Charli Damelio has annoyed what seems to be the entirety of the internet by going to Walmart and posing as an employee and having the video posted on social media. As you can see here, it's a pretty not very interesting video. It's just her looking like she's having the time of her life, packing up popcorn with her mum. It's a family activity. Now, before we get into this, I just want to admit something personally. I remember when I was a part of the Scouts, I had to go and pack stuff for Tesco. So I have been there and done this before. I have cosplayed as a man who packs stuff for other people. Although you don't get paid to be a scout. So technically that's... Hang on, I wasn't paid at all. That's more like slave labor. Okay, but this is actually, I was gonna say quite serious. It's not massively serious. It's irritating, isn't it? It's not a big deal. I'm not going to pretend this is like the worst thing that's ever happened ever. What is it though with influencers cosplaying as people who are not as well off as them? I don't understand it. I've never understood it. Mainly because of the fact that these people have like crazy management. Like the D'Amelios, the entire family, including the bloody dad, is signed to one of the biggest management companies in Los Angeles. So they must have PR. They must have people who look over their every move, make sure they know what they're doing. It's part of the business. How does nobody go, D'Amelios, what are you doing today? You guys are taking on like joke trial shifts at like Walmart. Yeah, this is a bad idea. This never goes well for anybody. This is a terrible PR move. Like, when has anybody ever gone, oh yes, they're just like me, they're so relatable? We're not stupid. We know they're multi-millionaires. And we know she got famous from dancing on TikTok, okay? She's not relatable. She's never going to be relatable, and you shouldn't be trying to market herself as a relatable person. They've got their Disney Plus show, which I've seen. I did a video on it a long time ago on my main channel, where they're trying to be like the new Kardashians, but the Kardashians are surrounded by like real famous people, where they're surrounded by like Dream. Not quite Kanye West. Although, probably the same political views. I'm joking. That's a joke. That was a joke. Okay, I'm joking. That's a joke, man. And if he doesn't find it funny, and if you guys don't find it funny, then humour is dead, okay? I will not apologise for that one. But as I said, this isn't the first time I've seen this. I remember a long time ago, there was a video that a YouTuber, Ollie White, did, that I also did a video on my main channel, where he went to McDonald's and cosplayed as somebody like working there for like 24 hours and turned it into like a quirky YouTube video idea. And the best part was about that video is as he gets out of bed, he forgot to like take his like Rolex off in the video. So instead of like refilming it or cutting that part out of the video, he just blurred it because he's an idiot. I'm sure there might be a reason. Maybe this is for their show. I'd assume it's going to be like some quirky bit where they're going to be like, we wanted to see what it was like if Charli worked a real job to see, you know, and it's just taking the mick out of people because it's basically like, oh, what would happen if nothing had worked out for us? We feel like Charli needs humbling. So do you know what's humble? Being a worker in America's economy, it frankly takes the piss out of the people who pay the Disney Plus subscription, who pay for the TikTok gifts, who pay to watch these people. People go, oh, she seems sweet. And then you see this and it's not going to appeal to them. It's going to make them go, oh, you're just mocking me. Like it's some joke. Like, oh, look at this hard challenge Charli has to get through. Oh, and her mum's doing it. They're learning what it's like to be normal people. Obviously, you can't expect TikTokers to be in touch with normal people or even YouTubers like myself. I know that when you get to do this job, you are very lucky. You know, I get to work on my own hours. I get to sleep all day if I want to. And I get to do whatever I want pretty much. And I'm incredibly lucky to be able to do that. And of course, you know, I like to believe that I work hard. And I like to believe that I work on a lot of stuff and I put a lot of time and effort in. But I also know that I don't have to do 95% of the stuff that other people have to do on a wage, which is nothing compared to what most influencers are being paid. So when I see stuff like this, I can't help but just feel like that these people are idiots. Like there is no excuse for this unless it's for charity. That's like the only way that this could be relatively okay. But even then, like, be clever enough to realize that maybe humiliating people in the process, like the larger kind of number of people in America and the world, is probably not the right way to go about it. because that's all stuff like this does. This isn't the first time that the D'Amelios have been massively criticised for being out of touch. In fact, it happens pretty much every single time one of their Disney Plus shows seem to air, because they're always crying in them. Now, I have a lot of sympathy for them. You know, I do this job. I understand what it could be like to have millions of people going at you, and I am not a teenage girl, which may be news to some of you. I couldn't imagine the amount of hate and attention that gets put on them. But also, on the other side of that, they do get paid loads of money. And I don't think that it's black and white. I don't think it's like, oh, she gets paid loads of money, so they can't cry about some stuff that's going on in their life. I don't subscribe to that at all. It's just unhealthy and unnecessary. Why be mean to people for no reason? But also, you know, don't cry on your Disney Plus show in your mansion and then go and work like for an hour at Walmart and then post it on social media as like a quirky thing. Because then that's why these people are going to hate you. You're not making them feel more sympathy towards you. In fact, they're going to grow the complete opposite. Disdain. You know, don't brag about what you've got going on, but just be honest about it, you know? People aren't going to believe that you're some poor individual when you're sat in a mansion crying with, like, you know, huge glass windows in the background that look out to, like, the overview of Hollywood. No, they're human beings just like us. They do go through loads of shit, okay? So I understand why they're upset on their reality TV show. There's definitely stuff that's going on in their life that would upset them, and I am sympathetic towards that, probably more than maybe most people. But that is also because I have been on this side of the curtain. I also remember not being on this side of the curtain, and the thing about the D'Amelios is they've always been pretty well off. They just have been. That's a fact. YouTube changed my life. I'm forever grateful, and I really wouldn't want to do anything that made the people who made that happen feel like I was mocking them. So you're never going to see me working a 9 to 5. No, I'll be doing YouTube commentary for life, baby. Being humble doesn't mean lying. You know, being humble doesn't mean going, oh yeah, look at me. I'm doing a 9 to 5 because I want to be, I want to be more grounded. I want to be like you. It's a mockery, because working there for one day, you couldn't even understand what it's like to walk in those people's shoes. And you don't have to. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but they're stupid. Just show that you care. Maybe donate some money, or, you know, shed light on poor working conditions. That would be probably a better thing to do than to, like, cosplay as a person who works at the counter. But that wouldn't be quirky and fun for the reality TV show, would it? And now they're being filmed for their reality TV show. They're getting desperate. They're getting desperate for content because their lives are probably boring. They make TikTok dances. Some of them do music. It's not very good. There was a whole argument with Charli and Dixie about who gets to do music. You know, Dixie saying it's her thing. Singing is something anybody can do, by the way. I understand that it may be the only thing that separates you from Charli Damelio, but to be like fighting over that on a reality TV show, it doesn't make me go, oh yes, reality, so relatable. It makes me go, yeah, they're fighting over who's allowed to make millions of dollars in this business venture that people would literally kill for. You know, even that, them like complaining about music. I know people who are incredibly talented musicians, and it costs them everything to get into a studio to record an album. Whereas Dixie D'Amelio, Charli D'Amelio, they just get to go, I'm singing now. I'm a singer now. I think accepting that you were very lucky to be in those places, that's the right thing to do. Crying about it on a reality TV show, probably not a good idea. You are provided opportunities in this job to do stuff, and I think being self-aware enough is a key thing. And being self-aware enough to understand that this was probably a bad move really wasn't that hard. A chicken could have told you this, and they can't even talk. I wish influencers would stop cosplaying as people they're not. Just be genuine. I don't understand what is going on with this era of YouTube where everybody seems to be so fake, trying to be something they're not, shouting, screaming, text flying up on the screen. It just doesn't feel real. You got reality TV shows about people who don't even know what reality is. They're living in like a fictional world where dancing made you millions of dollars. And that's fine. I don't even hate these people. I'm sure they're probably relatively nice. Or maybe they're not. I don't know them. But shit like this is dumb, and people should stop doing it. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in a new video very soon. Have a good day, people. And I'm going to go do my shift at Walmart. Wish me luck. You can cut on that, or don't cut on that. Leave this bit in, so it looks really awkward. That's the truth behind filming. That's realism, what just happened there.